Hi folks, hope you're well. So I went down to the Community Church of God for their tea and coffee. It is the last time, yes. Well, it's the last time I will intend to go in there. I mean, I'm not saying that in a year or 2 years' time I might not pop in just to see. But as a regular basis, as a regular thing, no. There's no point at all. Well, because for me, as I say, it will always be the case for me that if I'm in a situation to talk to people, I'm going to talk to people about what God is saying right now. Especially if they're saying something that requires that to happen, then I'll be talking about. And if people are just going to, not being willing to listen and, God's not willing to actually prove it right now, then no, there's no point. No point at all. There's no judgment on the church. The reality is they're where they are. And I was for 29 years, so it's like I'm not really passing judgment on them. But the reality is, that's it. That's the situation. Yeah. So to one of the people that helps to do the set it up for the Thursday lunchtime thing, I said no. I said the reality is, if I could, I'd rather speak to Kylie Bevan. I'd rather speak to the Christmas Eve bloke and help them to undo what they've done. I said I can't. I said what they've done is going to lead them to an eternity in hell if they don't undo it. I said, guarantee you there's no way, shape or form they're going to learn it any other way. Well, no. So, the reality is, I'd if I could speak to people in church about one thing, it'd be that thing. It'd be about not uncovering your sin. Because the worst thing people can do is that. So there are examples in that church that I could help people with. And even the people that I don't know have done such a thing probably have. Some of them have done such things. And I could help them to recover their sin. And I'd love to be able to do that. But I'm not going to. Simple as that. I'm banned from going to the meetings where Mrs. B, Kylie Bevan, is at. So therefore, because that's what she asked the pastor to do, and the pastor just said, yes, of course. So therefore I can't speak to the people. If I can't speak to the people, then okay. There's no point me going. That's the reality. It's up to God. It's, when he says it's time to prove, when he says the people are ready to listen, then okay. By that point, hopefully I'll have an even greater understanding of what God is saying right now. But, of course I'm going to be bumping into people, but, as I say, the reality is, are things going to move? No. Of course not, no. I don't think so. Not anytime soon. And so therefore, no. I've no idea what God is planning for all of that. We'll say he sees the big picture. We don't. We only see the small picture that we can see. So, time will tell. Well, with regards to all these things, it is a case where time will tell. Well, I said to someone, I said, it doesn't matter right now. I said, the reality is, okay, with the car, I can't drive the car, but at the moment it's only annoying because the paths are slippery. If the paths weren't iced up, I wouldn't care, particularly. Of course, I can't take the doggies to, places like this. To woods like that. Those woods are in Lossiemouth. I'm not in Lossiemouth. I would need to drive there to get there. I don't have a car, so therefore, I don't have a car that I can drive. I have a car, but I can't be driven. So therefore, it's a bit annoying in that way, but it is what it is. This time of the year, generally speaking, the walkies would be minimised anyway. It's in the summer that you have more of that sort of thing. That there you can see that the ground is dry. It's green. The areas are green. They've had a bit of rain, but not too much. So therefore, there's not puddles everywhere. There's no snow. So therefore, that's the time of the year really when the doggies go out for walkies more. We're not there. We've got 6-7 months for that. Yeah. So okay, well 5 or 6 months. Yeah. So let's see what happens then. Then it might be a bit more of a concern as to whether I have a car. Right now, no. I'm not going to be worried about stuff. And we've got this court case coming up on the 21st, and so I could be banned from driving. In which case, that will just push on that fact of not being able to drive places. But yeah, we shall see. It could go in my favour. It could go against me. It could go in my favour marvellously. It could go against me terribly. The reality is we don't know. We will just have to see what the situation will be. But yeah, we are very, very, very much where we are. And so yeah, as I say, if the court case goes against me, I'm not banned from driving, but I have 6 points and a fine, or whatever, then that's going to probably make insurance an impossibility. Even if I got the car fixed, it would make insurance prices way too high. I was already, because of the incident, because the person claimed, because the claim was put in, I was already being charged £88 a month for insurance. If 6 points was added to that, then it would be even more. That adds another £40-something a month onto it, and £120 a month. No, I wouldn't do it. Couldn't do it. So therefore, yeah, we shall just have to see. Again, I don't know. I've no idea what God's going to want to happen. As I say, maybe it's a case where now, as I said before, maybe it's a case where now it's a time when I'm supposed to have a wife and she drives. Again, let's see. Well, as I said to people, the reality is if you can't do anything about it, then don't worry about it. Just accept the fact that we will see, because that's the reality. We will see. I do not know. I don't know what's going to happen. So, yeah. So there you go. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.